because some of us were here that day talking to you, you talked right away about the video. And I'm wondering, when you were saying now that you didn't want to be speculative, some of us then were wondering why you didn't just wait and say there was an investigation. So why are you saying the video discussion was not speculative?
I was using what I was saying was based on the points that the CIA had provided, just as Susan Rice had, and that's what the CIA had. I mean, I think it's instructive because at that time, and obviously there are different people thought different things, but the lead intelligence agency in this process decided that that's what it believed it knew at the time, and that is what it provided to us as well as to members of Congress. And as that changed, we made clear that it... What's that?
Don't this series of emails now suggest that your discussion of the video was speculative? You were cherry picking.
Well, I think, again, no, because I would ask the CIA. The CIA, one thing that's consistent throughout the material that was provided to John and others is that from the beginning that was in the talking points that the CIA was prepared to disseminate, and it was based on what they thought they knew at the time. And I think the fact that parts of that, and really the only part of that turned out not to be the case, which was that there were protests over the video that preceded the attack on the embassy, reflects how fluid information is and how risky it is to make declarations about what we know to be true in the immediate aftermath of an incident like this. But it is very important, actually, to stand back and look at that. The talking points that have gotten so much attention, and let's remember that these are talking points. It's not policy, it's talking points. To this day, have been shown to be wrong in only one instance, and that was the existence of demonstrations preceding the attack. Everything else about them was true, including the assertion that extremists might have been involved, and the assertion that as we got more information, we would that this account would likely evolve and change, and we would provide that information as we got it. And so all of this, from the beginning, the Republican attempts to politicize this, has been based on that single thing, which we corrected once we knew that it was no longer a correct description of what happened.
But today, the president had a health care event that gets wiped off because this has continued because that information was not put out.
Again, I don't understand. What do you mean, that information? Are you saying we should have overruled the intelligence community? I mean, we relied on what they thought they knew. So did the members of the House Select Intelligence Committee. So did other members of Congress. But we also made clear that it was preliminary information that was subject to change as more information became available.